Excellent.
Oh, there he is.
Well, I am muting that live stream because I just had it open while I was talking for a second, and my mind was fucked.
Infinite echo.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta love that.
Yeah. Also, Alex, just one thing I was about to say. The idea, I won't bog this down with talk of our personal projects, but one thing that occurred to me, maybe to separate it from Manhattan Mornings a little bit, maybe leave the first verse just with only percussion and then actually come in with the chords behind it after that. Do you think that might work?
I think I know what you're saying. Although, didn't Manhattan Morning start with just the percussion, then come in with the chords behind it? Wasn't that kind of how it worked?
Not when I started singing, was the point.
Oh, no, I think I got what you're saying. Yeah. No, that would work. I was just hoping that the drums weren't too in your face, but they weren't too shuffly. Because, like you said, I kind of want to separate it a little bit from Manhattan Mornings. I don't want it to be like Manhattan Mornings Part 2, although that would be interesting.
If anything, this one might be a little more sparse, possibly.
Yeah.
And I really like the actual sound of that because it's not the chords aren't guitar-y, they're piano-y. So.
No, it could be a lot of fun.
Really
I had a lot of fun with that little jazzy interpretation there.
I would say go for it no matter what.
Yeah.
If I even knew what you guys were talking about.
Eventually, we are going to have some sort of a jazz album. We don't know when. Did we tell you this?
Yes, actually, briefly. And you had mentioned that you wanted me to do the cover art, which
that's
you
right.
guys are ready.
That's right. Okay. Well, like I said, we have Manhattan Mornings. I could throw one of a few songs on there that I've already done, and Alex can do whatever he wants, and yeah, we'll be good.
Yeah. We've got a lot of half-finished stuff, though.
Yeah.
That's where the interesting stuff comes in.
Well, I would be surprised if you guys didn't have half-finished stuff, since
it's
every
us.
artist, regardless of what genre it is, whether it's music or visual acting, script writing, whatever, you got some unfinished pieces sitting somewhere in the deepest, darkest caverns of your machine, or locked away in a closet 2 feet underground.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was going to do something just now and I completely forgot. Oh, now I remember. I was going to pull up the comments so we can actually answer some questions and pass some time.
Oh, someone else is here.
That is Onyx. He shows up from time to time. How you doing,
Hello, Onyx.
He's a little shy.
I will take that as a yes.
Put this off to the side here. And I guess while we answer crap, I'll work on Rena's piece that I said I would do, and started yesterday, and then my wrist started crapping out, and I was like, break time.
Don't hurt yourself, please.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna hurt myself.
Good.
Often.
Oh dear.
Well, it's taking a Model N turn.
But that's the price of being an artist. Your wrist eventually gives out and you gotta take a break.
Yeah.
since we're here?
That is the question.
Aside from how you boys doing, now that it's Sunday night and Monday's coming up soon.
Shit.
I don't want to think about Monday. It's too soon to think about Monday.
I have assignments that are due tomorrow. And
Yep.
I want to work on it because I'm done. I'm tired of working on it.
I concur.
And ironically enough, I want to work on White Box more than anything now because I don't want to model.
Yeah, that's usually how it works when you have other outstanding projects.
Yeah, there was an article in the Chronicle of Higher Education. It was sometime last year. I want to say maybe 6 months ago or so.
Yeah.
But it was an article this grad student wrote that was really good, and basically he made the point of, or I forget the name of the article, was something along the lines of like a procrastinator's guide to getting work done. And basically he said, yeah, obviously, you know, like there's that phenomenon where you do one project because you don't want to work on the bigger, the more important thing. So you just his point was you just have to convince yourself that one is more important than the other, so that you can get them both done. Or like you work on one and you convince yourself that one's the important one so you can go back to the other one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I tried that once.
I have two. It doesn't work for me, but
It's like trying to tickle yourself.
Yeah, that's a
It
pretty
just
good
doesn't quite
analogy
work.
of it. It's like you try, but it does nothing for you.
Yeah.
I think part of it is the sense that you're trying to convince yourself that it is important, but deep down,
Your subconscious
you know it's
has other things to say about the matter.
not. Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
It's like, that's important? Nah, I don't think so.
Nope.
I think there's something that's far more important, like video games, or going out for a walk, grabbing yourself a nice tasty burrito from the shop down the street.
Or doing all of the 3 things at once.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get really good at multitasking when none of the required tasks are actually necessary.
Yeah, that's about right. I think we all do that. Like right now, I'm not really doing anything. Just kind of scrubbing through this ridiculous animation. Like, yeah, I don't really feel like doing it. And I know I got homework and I should be doing that, but no, it's kind of boring. I'm really sure. Well, what do you think of other stuff to talk about?
Hey, I'll post live stream everywhere and see if anyone shows up.
Right? Let's read through some of the comments here on this ridiculous video. I'm still surprised that it got this many.
Checked up on that the other day, and I was like, "Oh, jeez, oh no, oh no, no, no."
Yeah, that's pretty much what I kept thinking when I opened up the inbox of mine the other day. I was like, oh my god, what is all of this? And so far, the most commonly asked question is, when will Act 2 come out? And to that I say, whenever the hell we get it done.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
No real schedule here. Just we work on stuff whenever we have the chance to, and it all comes together whenever it does.
Oh, yeah. Alex, hold on. I finally actually have some of those drone sounds I kept meaning to give you before.
Oh, yes.
It's not like it takes a long time to get them out, so I just kept saying, oh, I'll get that eventually, and then never doing it. Hold on. Are you still on
And
Skype?
actually, while you're getting that,
Okay. Well, yeah, actually, I would figure because that's how I'm talking to you.
I actually disappeared a while.
What kind of question is that?
Ghosts in the machine. Man.
Don't mind me here. Just pretend I don't exist, please.
Admittedly, you sound much more awake than, we have called you in the past.
Do I?
Well, then again, it is a lot earlier than we call you too, so
That's true.
it kind of makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Alright, AIF files. Here we go.
Oh, you know.
no, it's
not-
fine.
Well, like when I export my files, like the highest quality option I have is AIF. So
Yeah.
anything,
Kinda like-
pretty much anything other than that, I'm compressing it,
Yeah.
which is no good.
Yeah, man, throw in everything. Go for it. Shit, man, do what you normally do. That's okay. This means a lot more tasty, right? I know you guys can hear me.
I heard the word bacon. I'm instantly enraptured here.
Yeah, my roommate's making dinner. He asked what I wanted, so I told him just throw in everything. We got like one piece of chicken that's kind of hanging out in the fridge, a packet of ground beef that I bought the other day, and a lot of bacon. So, what better thing to do than just kind of throw them all together?
Sounds epic, honestly.
I got a whole bunch of sauces in the cabinet too, so.
Put all of them. Use all of them.
He's done it in the past. He's used spaghetti sauce, barbecue sauce. I had bought some Carolina-style barbecue mustard, I think it was.
Mm.
It was so damn good.
You know, being from Tennessee, I am immediately apprehensive of any barbecue that is not Memphis style.
You gotta try rum barbecue. You just take barbecue sauce and put a whole bunch of rum or whatever liquor you got sitting
Ooh.
around.
Okay.
Coat your meat in that. It's so damn good.
No more
I-
needs to be said.
I may take you up on that.
Yeah, just be careful if you put it on the barbecue grill. Keep an eye on the fire.
Barbecue and bay style.
Oh, hello,
Bring it,
Onyx. You're actually talking. I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, come on, Onyx. Just converse with us. We promise not to bite. Well,
I make
do.
no
I
such
don't know about the other
promises.
two. The lag is. I mean, the weather's been kind of crappy out here this weekend, and unfortunately, I didn't take this into account, but I had left a window open last night,
Oh,
and with the high winds and the rain, it seems that the water got in and kind of pooled onto the floor.
oh dear.
So when I got up, I kind of noticed this brown spot, but I didn't think anything of it until my roommate says, "Oh yeah, the windows kind of let a lot of water in."
Oh, no.
Oh God.
What's more, we have an electrical outlet directly
Mm.
below the window, and it was a good thing that I got really paranoid about that like a month ago, because if the tape that they had put there didn't exist, it probably would have shorted out the room.
Whew. Yeah, we're basically kind of on man the pumps mode over here, because we have this 100-some-year-old house, and when it rains, the basement floods. So we have two pumps, one is backup, and basically our existence has been dedicated pretty much to making sure the house doesn't flood.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, we man the pumps quite literally in shifts.
Oh.
It's actually kind of interesting, keeps us on our toes.
It sounds kind of fun, actually.
Yeah. You gotta put on the, big old boots, go sloshing around downstairs.
You see, we're not that smart in Tennessee. Just every few years, the river monster in the Cumberland gets angry, and yeah, and then floods happen, and Nashville and Clarksville are underwater.
Oh man.
So buy yourself some scuba gear and go a-raiding.
I remember
Yeah.
I used to live in West Lynn, and we'd get this flood every handful of years or so, and it would fill up. Basically, we lived on high ground, but the road out of our little neighborhood was at this low ground, kind of below sea level. So when it would flood, it would basically trap us in our own little neighborhood, because we couldn't get our cars through, because it would be several feet deep at that point. So one of our neighbors happened to have a canoe, and would actually sort of ferry us like a Venetian gondolier across the way. And we'd go get our groceries and pay him in beer, and then he'd ferry us back when we were done with our chores. So we had a little taste of Northwest Italy in our own little neighborhood. It was great.
But your town isn't sinking though.
Yeah, exactly. But I count that kind of in the plus column.
Yeah, this has not been proven.
It's good that it's not sinking into the ground.
Unprovable.
Did you guys ever see the article about the sinkhole that opened up, I think, in South America? I think it was like Brazil or something.
Yeah.
And it pretty much consumed the entire street.
Yeah, I remember
It was
that.
so deep that it was actually pitch black at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I still get a little bit eerie feelings when I look at the pictures of that.
I don't know what number 1 is, but I live in, I forget what the exact classification of it is, but Clarksville, Tennessee has like the second most sinkholes of any country in the world.
Ooh.
Yeah, including, I live in a spot that's actually alright, but my sister used to live on these apartments that like were brand new a year ago, but they're basically on like this cliff that's like right over this bridge that's on this major road, and apparently it's basically over caverns. So like all the geologists at this college are just like, yeah, that's coming down in like 3 years. But when I had to get a new place, I was like, yeah, I am not going to be getting an apartment here, thank you.
Yeah, that sounds like all levels of good times.
Yep.
Like, oh, you want to live here? Just be careful of the sinkholes and the caverns and
Yeah,
every
pretty
possible
much.
thing that could consume your house.
Yeah, there's one building at the English department building on campus that like this one geology professor says is eventually just going to collapse. But once he literally there's a little space under it like for cats, like in old houses sort of. Yeah, once he crawled down there and literally went into there seriously caverns under there from the sinkholes, and he wasn't sure where he was going to come out, but he ended up at a different cave, which was seriously 5 miles away.
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
Yeah, Clarksville.
That makes for an interesting story.
Yeah,
I've
I went in one end, and I'm not sure where I came out, but I did.
I'm happy he didn't die, actually.
Yeah, it sounds like a risky endeavor. I mean, spelunking always is, but sinkhole spelunking is what can we do to make this even more dangerous? Oh, I know.
I should actually try and attempt to do something to keep the other 2 guests that are in the chat occupied, instead of just listening to our amazing voices. And I don't think we've introduced ourselves yet to the 2 people that actually showed up so far.
And me.
Is there something up with my Skype? Because I'm only seeing you 2 in here. I'm not seeing anyone else.
No, I'm live streaming this right now.
Oh, you're live streaming. Oh,
Yes, I'm
fantastic.
kind of recording this.
Okay.
And,
I didn't get a live stream link, so I was kind of
well,
puzzled.
you'll see it on the update thing on Skype. And I put it
Wait
on
for it.
Tumblr and on YouTube.
Wait for it.
Aha! There we are.
Yeah, there it is.
And that's
I'm magic.
Magic. I gotta really start watching. What that show was? Crap, no, I can't remember. Oh well, it'll come back to me at some point. Ah, it's the drums. Okay.
Well, in any case, hello, other person that is not me or Onyx.
It's
Oh.
And, and now you're in here, Alex.
Yep, I just popped in.
Okay, so there are 4 viewers in this live stream. 2 of them are Alex and I.
Yeah, I'm down on the moderator, so I don't count. And we have
So,
Black Onyx Star and then Commander Pony. Oh, there he is. Of
aha!
course, our amazing amounts of lag.
Well, hello there, Commander Pony. How are you?
Either that's a lot of lag or he's just really screaming. He's like, oh my god, they're talking to me.
And thus the day Soldat spoke into the deep void that is the internet.
Oh boy,
Let's
here we
see.
go. Obligatory commercial.
Okay, there we go.
Oh god, that's a sign of how bad my connection is when it takes almost 10 seconds for them to actually catch up. Wow. Thank you, California weather.
Ours isn't that much better, so, you know.
Well,
I promise you ours is
you guys
better.
are doing that up there. I mean, Oregon practically swims most of the time. For San Francisco, it's mostly cold and wind. So,
I remember I took a trip to San Francisco a few years back, and the fog was one of the more memorable bits besides the market and piers.
oh yeah.
Fog
A
was
lot of
pretty...
pictures of San Francisco covered in fog. Like, yeah, it's pretty accurate.
No, I always thought that was just like, oh, you know, one of those photographic things. But no, it's actually...
Yeah,
It's actually an occurrence, a fairly regular one.
it happens just about every night. If you go outside the city, you're actually pretty warm, pretty comfortable. The moment you come in, it's just wind, cold, and fog. What's more, if you're on the other side of the bridges and you look towards San Francisco, you can see the fog gathering around the city and slowly eating it. Oh, and Soldat's going to try and communicate with the other folk.
Yeah.
Too quiet.
There's no
Maybe
Maybe we're
boundaries.
just not saying anything interesting.
Yeah,
We are sort of like,
just kind of rambling about here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even doing anything on the screen, which is I'm a bad live streamer.
I've never done a live stream. I don't know what the etiquette is for this.
Any.
Good.
Mine, I don't
Okay.
really care.
I hate etiquette.
He knows no boundaries. He hates etiquette. He is
I do what I want. I do what I want.
He's Soldat, destroyer of worlds. So you mentioned we might have some questions. Were these things posted on the actual video, or things that you've been asked on a inbox basis, or?
Just mostly in the chat line. I'm scrolling through them. I'm mostly looking at all the comments. And like I said, the most common one is when will the next part be out? And as
Yeah.
you said earlier, whenever the hell we get it done.
Yeah.
You should just be like, yeah, tomorrow. You should keep paying attention. Be ready for it. You need to be the first to comment.
Right? That'd be kind of fun.
What would the world be if you weren't the one to post first?
The nightmares everyone would have. Like, oh god, I didn't post first. What have you done? But let's see. There was one of them I kind of laughed at like not too long ago. Oh, then we got another one. And this fellow is Tempest Fidgets.
Hello.
What's going on, Tempest?
Hello, Tempest.
Yes, I kind of posted. Well, then again, you saw, oh, stream. Some guy's streaming. Okay, I'll show up. I won't bother to read the description like everyone else on the internet.
I trust you, Internet.
But yeah, no, it's actually me, the Soldat Pony, or the Soldat, if you don't feel like saying the entire name, and LookOutLondon, aka Centrifuge, or as we're all calling him, Alex.
I'm a man of many monikers, apparently, and they just keep
You shall-
growing.
Yeah, you shall never know my real name.
Nope.
I'm still bound and determined one of these days.
Just checking Googler shenanigans.
Well, you do know my last name. Have you figured out the first yet?
Nope, I haven't even bothered to try.
Nope.
Last name's good enough for me.
Okay, fair.
That required too much work the last time.
Hey, that was with me helping you.
Exactly, that was too much work. God, I don't feel like concentrating that much.
Seems like most people are just sort of, let's join this live stream on a whim.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I saw you get on, like, oh god, we gotta catch him now. Like, me and Alex were even thinking, like, we should just put a box out with a bottle of whiskey and a stick holding it up. And we just pull the string and then...
How does one trap a Soldat?
Step 2, bring him into a cage. Step 3, unknown. Step 4, profit.
Well, I don't think I could be trapped in a cage by two better people than.
Oh,
There's no
We
one
make
I'd
good
rather be.
captors. You hear that, Nobody? We make good captors, apparently.
apparently so. We're gonna create the. What's it?
I'm enjoying
Stockholm
what
Syndrome. There we go.
Commander Pony. I'm enjoying your commentary here.
Damn right, no details needed. Just say fucking stream, and there you are. I'm kind of surprised that one other fellow is in here right now. It's the fellow by the name of Shiro Himura. And he usually just shows up pretty quickly. But I guess because it's earlier in the day that he isn't here.
I got you.
Makes sense.
I like how you start drawing a central point and people start guessing what it is.
Nobody drawing a central point. Don't know what the fuck it is. This is what I do with my free time, even when you people aren't here. Just saying.
That's the best way. Let's see. Well, let's see. What if we do this? If we actually manage to get beyond my normal viewer limit of 10, I'll give you guys the preview that I've been showing to Soldat and Alex.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
Let's
essentially
start
why I
spamming
made it.
this
It's
channel.
kind of a teaser is to say, yes, we're working on this. We don't know when it's going to get done,
Yeah.
but it's there.
I mean, we've been working on Act 1 in some shape or form since like June, so.
Yeah, it's been one of the longer things I've worked on. In fact, I think it's one of the longest things I've worked on willingly.
Yeah, I'm probably the same way there.
Is anything else? No, I'll pass.
And here I am, the new one. I've only been on board for about a month and a half.
Yeah, and you've already made several good pieces. Like, oh my god, this thing's up so goddamn well.
That's just pure luck at that point. I'm just hoping that I can capture some sort of the emotional intensity that you've got going on. And the fact that it syncs up is just sort of like icing on the cake.
Well, all I can say is mission accomplished on the first opening sequence.
Oh,
Because
but-
counting in 5, deal with it.
Actually, have you heard, Solda, have you heard the sort of slightly more polished up version of it?
If this is anything beyond the email from the other day, no.
What are you talking about? I sent you it.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I
Like
sent you the
anything.
audio version. I didn't send you the actual video. That was what the link was. That was the most recent one.
You sent him the one with where I used his pads, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
Now we're all up
that's
to
what I'm
speed.
saying. If you were referring to a polished up version past that somehow, then no,
No,
I
no,
hadn't
no.
seen. Okay.
Okay. Good, we're all on the same page here. But yeah,
Yeah, I made sure to keep them up to date.
good.
Although it seemed that Dropbox was fighting a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dropbox has been acting a little buggy for me too. I don't know if it's just my mobile app is giving me problems, but
No, it's me too. She's a bitch.
She fights a little bit, but
Yeah.
no, if you hold her hair really tightly and you
Holy
smack her
shit.
hard enough.
Holy shit.
oh, we're in this part of the conversation.
This live stream just went somewhere interesting. Okay.
No, you brought this upon yourselves.
Okay.
Oh,
What else? Now that I think about it, Alex, did you ever hear like the completed, really crappy version of the full story?
you mean like one of your first takes of the entire narration all
Yeah.
the way through? Or no, I don't think I did.
Really? Huh.
Oh,
Let me see if I can fix that for you.
okay.
Because I was tempted to just completely erase it from existence and just never let it be heard again. 'Cause, to me, it's just crap. But I figure I'll keep a record of it to remind me of what to never ever do again.
This is
That is a healthy way to look at it.
yeah.
Let's see. Save that.
Okay, right now, what's on the screen looks like a slightly balding head of hair that's a little tilted to the left.
I'm seeing emo bangs.
Emo bangs, really? Huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Kind of.
okay, I see it.
Yeah, you got to look at the left side a little.
Oh god, somebody actually remembers Sierra Games.
Oh, hey, now that he mentions it. Huh.
Wow. I haven't... Whatever happened to that company? Did they finally, like, go out of business?
I have no idea.
Man, I used to play, like, King's Quest, I think 6 or 7, like, back in the day. Because my dad had bought it. Like, oh, damn, this is kind of cool. Like the old puzzle games, and now they're kind of gone. Kind of sad, really. Oh, what crimes did they do, Tempest? They never did no harm. Probably not animate this way. It always feels so stiff. Caesar 2 gave me night terrors. Really? Night terrors. Okay. I've never played that, to be honest. What about you guys? You ever play that one?
Can't say I have.
I'm not much of a video game person, honestly.
For shame.
I never had any.
Ah, okay, so you were more reserved then.
I like Portal. It's the only video game I'm even remotely good at.
I grew up with like Mega Man X, so those are where my roots lay.
I started essentially with the first Spyro game.
Nice.
God, those were the days when platforming and gameplay actually meant something.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, with Portal, it was kind of like a call back to the good old days. Like, oh, gotta shoot anything? Nah, you gotta figure this puzzle out.
Oh,
3 dimensions.
Does anyone remember Myst?
Yes. I remember
Myst was my...
Oh, that was good times.
Oh, that was like my favorite game ever. I recently bought a version off of Steam and replayed through it, and so much nostalgia.
Pretty much, man. It's just kind of nice to go back, like, oh wow, I remember this.
Yeah. For me, it was the sounds, you know, like the first time you open the book and wow, 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 wow. You hear that sound. And
yeah.
I was like, oh, hey, I'm like 6 years old all over again.
I really got to go back and play that game. Give it another go. What's funny, though, is I saw playthroughs of it, of people nowadays going through the game, and it's like maybe an hour long. Like, wow, this is really short.
Yeah.
Why did it take me so long the first time?
I think the playthroughs are from people who've done it a time or two before.
Yeah. Well, some of them, like, people have never played it before. Like, oh, let's give this game a shot. I always heard that it's like one of the most amazing games to have ever existed. And they play it, like, oh, okay. It's not bad.
So, like, when I was a kid, I had to almost completely rely on the the playthrough guides. Just get me out of, like, God, I'm stuck. What do I do now? Those moments. But when I just recently bought it, it took me about 2 days to get through that. On and off playing, but still.
Well, playthrough's a playthrough. And yeah, so we're ignoring the chat briefly.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually absorbed a little bit in, you know, animation and then hearing them talk at the same time. But yes, Spyro was indeed good times. I never got to play the second game though.
Oh.
Yes, it was indeed a balding man. But if you ever get the chance, Soldat, try and play Portal 2.
Oh, I love Portal 2, yeah. That was actually the one I played first.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, I have a couple of maps that I actually made for that game.
Really?
Earlier this year. So if you want to give those a shot, let me know. I'll kick you a link to them.
Well, I don't actually have the system. I've just played at people's houses or stuff.
Ah.
Well, either way, when you get the chance, give them a shot.
Yeah, my roommates do have everything needed, so.
The Invisible Man, if his hair didn't go invisible. So, like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. Hey! And suddenly that joke just goes over your guys' heads. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Well, for you two, since I'm pretty sure you guys don't know, in the game Metal Gear Solid 2, there was a character by the name of Raiden. And in that game, like I said, Raiden is basically every Japanese woman and Japanese culture in general's wet dream. He's like the effeminate male lead character that Japan has such a hard-on for creating in every game ever that they ever create. And in everywhere else in the world, everyone's like, what the hell is this? Why am I not playing Solid Snake, which is the original protagonist and is vastly superior in every way, shape, and form? And we're all like, wait, why are we playing this fairy? We wanted to play the cool guy that actually does something instead of whine and mope and complain. Huddle over in a corner like, oh, my girlfriend doesn't love me. He's like, shut up. Just go and do your job. But the real kicker, though, is the way they did his hair. And even during the game, if you pay attention to his hair, it looks like a bleeding wig. And I don't mean bleeding like, oh, it's like dripping blood. It looks like just a freaking wig. But it gets even better. When you complete the game to a certain extent, or you collect enough items in the game, you get the stealth mode, which is basically allows your character to go invisible. For Solid Snake, the only thing that shows up is the bandana. And for Raiden, it's his wig. So, as you're playing the game, invisible, all you see is a wig that's bobbing up and down, while other people are staring at it like, what is that doing? It is like highly ridiculous, but completely hilarious to watch all the same. No, Tempest. No, there was nothing good about that game. You stop right now. That also reminds me, another thing that a lot of people did for that game is during the final sequence of it, Raiden was stripped of all his equipment and all of his clothes. I don't know why, or what logical reasoning there was behind said action.
Don't question it.
But they did. So, what a lot of bored players did is they got him and they made him do his cartwheel, which is like, dodge roll basically, but more flamboyant. And if
that's how I dodge.
Just right, and you capture a freeze frame, you find out that he is actually a eunuch. Yes, people spent time finding this out.
Oh,
I don't know why they would waste so much time on that. Ironically enough, I myself tried it. And I regret it to this day. Like, why did I do that? But it's just one of those jokes like you can't not ignore. You have to find out for yourself, did they really do that? And sure enough, they did. So he became a laughingstock until Metal Gear Solid 4, when he became a complete and total badass. Because essentially, after MGS2, he disappeared. No one knew hide or hair of him for, I think it was like 2 or 3 years after that game. And, he comes back and he's the new cyborg ninja. And he looks like freaking awesome. He's got all these synthetic parts on him, and he has white blood. Yeah, it's kind of strange. And to be in all fair and honesty here, the Metal Gear Solid franchise is just a whole clusterfuck of why.
Oh, man. That slightly reminds me a short, slightly amusing story from this week. So we had a guitar quartet concert on Tuesday, which wasn't bad. I had a couple lead parts that were a little tricky, but they weren't horrible, and we got through it. But the last piece we were supposed to play was the theme from James Bond, arranged for guitars. However, the guy who was supposed to be cueing us in forgot to cue us in. So, and it wasn't even like he just forgot completely and started. We all got ready and looked at him, and he gave us the look like he was about to cue, and he looked down and just started. And sort of my joke was, we all met from out in the crowd. I believe you could see us all visibly, the exclamation points flying above our heads. Because it's not even a song or a piece that fades in at all. No, I mean the first downbeat of that piece is ba-da, bum, ba-da. Yeah. So this was just the biggest clusterfuck of a James Bond theme you've ever heard in your life. That's the end of the story.
Good night.
Yeah, it was very funny once we got done. But yeah, it was just such a clusterfuck.
It's like, damn it, Bob, you had one job.
Exactly.
Job, and you done fucked up.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we just... Also, because every time I see this guy, I'm like, hey, Greg, fuck you, and then I just keep walking. I love him to death. But yeah, now it's just an excuse every time I see him to go, damn it, Greg. Damn it, Greg, why? Why, Greg?
Why'd you do it, Greg?
I actually need to use that on him.
Family.
I don't know why I didn't use that. You had one job, Greg. One fucking job.
Just walk up to him next time. Don't even say it, just have a sign written down. Or a note, and just kind of put it in his hand and just walk off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our guitar instructor, he hadn't made it back out to the auditorium at that point, so he actually didn't hear the beginning of that. However, he asked me the next day how it went, so I told him about that. So he went up to Greg and started convincing him that he had gotten a bunch of emails about it. He said, it was he's from Liverpool too. He's the coolest guy you'll ever meet. But anyway, it was well, yes, Greg, I got a bunch of these emails about people about your last piece as a concert. They were wondering what it was. I said it was the theme. Yeah, no. Yeah. But we love Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Greg.
It was kind of funny the other night. I was walking home, and your guys' song of, Songbird happened to come up. I was walking, and it was raining at the same time, too. And I thought, God damn you guys, why did you have to make the perfect song for this night? And I put it on repeat for 4 or 5 times as I walked home.
It's funny, when we were talking about the song, we said one day nobody's going to be walking home in the rain, so let's write a song that'll come up on shuffle.
Yeah.
And then he'll curse us for it.
Alex, he emailed me and said, okay, we have to fix this. This thing that has to happen, and then that's how. The whole backstory the backstory that's on YouTube, it's not true.
Yeah, no, we did it for you.
Of course. I was actually playing the instrumental you guys had created. Well, that you created, Alex, earlier, but I made it low enough so you guys wouldn't notice. And I already know that you guys have the live stream muted, so I did pretty much for whoever was in there.
I actually did hear that when I came into the live stream. I thought that was coming from me. I'm like, I don't even have that open. How is that?
I had the same moment immediately when the live stream started, because there was that one track that I haven't released yet that he was playing, and then another. And then he was playing the theme from White Box. And I was like, am I losing my mind, or
yes,
is this coming?
Yes, you are. You're losing your mind completely and utterly.
It's usually when I hear those in my head, they aren't that loud.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do I have in here? I've just got a massive archive of songs now. And it all started. Let's see. What was the first one that I put on this machine? It was last year. In April the 18th, and the first song was Sleep Away.
That's almost my birthday.
Oh.
Very nearly.
This is for whoever's listening to the live stream at the moment. Not you guys, because you obviously have it muted. But yeah, it's this.
Because we're not cool enough.
And then after that was for the Lexus commercial called "The Pursuit of Perfection." I don't know the actual name of the song, which is kind of sad. But when I first heard it, I was like, "What is this?" And I think I was like, "Oh my god, it's amazing!" So I started it.
Alex, I think I've decided that not just writing music for commercials, but writing music for like car commercials would be the easiest job in existence. Because they all sound basically the same, and it's not hard music to write anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you get paid decently for like a 30-second commercial.
Right, and it's the same kind of chord progression, you know? The majors and minors, and it's just... Oh.
Usually, maybe like a Mixolydian twist, occasionally like a Lydian, if it's an edgy car commercial.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like that would be the ideal job because you would have to do nothing.
Oh, Tempest, shame on you. You have no idea. No, I guess you're right.
Well, that's sort of the point I was making.
Yeah.
No, he's basically saying that he paid...
Oh. Like all the hipster car commercials that just use... Yeah, like Vampire Weekend.
No, but
yeah,
see,
basically.
You're forgetting that certain companies will pay actual musicians to make songs for particular cars. This song that I'm playing right now, I believe they paid someone to make this or something. I forgot which particular car, but it's one of their Lexus cars that came out last year. It was a nice car. The commercial was a little weird though. Guy riding a white horse, and there's the car itself kind of like driving down the road. It's like,
Alex, can we actually make it our goal to like be a band that only has our music featured in car commercials? Like hipster car commercials.
Oh, let's do it.
I remember them musicians. Their stuff was so great. I heard of it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just turn down every contract aside from car contracts.
Make music about the cars themselves.
It looks like I found the first song that I ever grabbed from any of the community, and it was Flutter Wonder, of all things.
Solid choice.
I'm trying to remember what song I first heard.
I'm genuinely not sure, yeah.
And let's see, for you, Soldat, what was the first song that I found from you?
Did you find Equestrian Evening first?
I think I did.
Because, I didn't... There wasn't anything else that, like, got featured between that and White Box, and I know you were around for White Box, so if you didn't, then I don't...
Equestrian Evening, that was the one that I found first. I fell in love with that damn song quickly.
Well, if you didn't find me through that, then I have no idea how the hell you did. So.
Yeah, you don't have a whole lot, that you put up.
Well, that's because I am working on a couple albums, including one that's basically done, if a couple of people will get back to me. And it's not that I don't want to post it, but it's like...
It's that you can't.
Well, yeah, it's that I can't. I mean, if I were to release all of it beforehand, then what would be the point of releasing an album,
There's that, too. Although I've seen like some other musicians do the same thing. Like, okay, so you release all these songs for free, and then you have an album that people would pay money for.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Here's one favorite of mine. Samurai Champloo.
Yes. They always featured such great music in that show.
Yes, they did. It just kind of sucks that the writer, New James, is actually gone.
I know.
He died so long ago, and what's worse is that no one knew about it.
I know.
Until the hospital contacted his friends and family like a week later.
Yeah.
That was the trippiest thing, but...
every once in a while I'll go on sprees where I just listen to all of his production and just soak it up because it's really good.
Hey, Shiro.
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
So, essentially, we've got 6 viewers.
I almost got a couple
YouTube.
friends.
Yeah, 1/3 of which are actually live streaming right now, so...
Yeah. So we've got 4 viewers. Well, you guys aren't going to get that teaser at all. Shiro kind of cheated, and he got to see, or rather hear, the preview while I was working on it. I had done a stream of it. Like, I'll just put it out there, see who shows up. I think him and one other person showed up. And they're the only ones aside from you two that actually see it.
Oh.
Although I did send it to the other fellow, Rony Curious, because he's an animator, and I like having input from fellow animators. And I asked him, like, okay, how does this look to you? And he's like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like how it feels. Like, everything seems to come together pretty well. It's like, oh, sweet, so I did the job right.
Nice.
And then, of course, we got Alex's music playing in the background. It just puts you in a calm state of mind. But I did have one comment from one other person I sent it to. It was like, the music cue at 41 seconds kind of breaks you out of the mood. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Stopped what I was doing. Looked it up. Found that moment. Like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, I noticed that too when you sent it to me. I was like, everything else seems to work really well, but that one big low piano note just sort of blasts out your narration.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, hey.
And then you fixed it, and it's like, okay, don't need to do anything else.
That's why God invented envelopes.
Yay.
Envelopes.
What?
That's why God invented envelopes.
I thought you were talking about the actual paper
No.
envelopes. I was like, what? How does this happen?
Well, it occurred to me I had never actually said envelopes for like the music editing term. I'd always said envelopes, which it sounded weird as soon as I said it.
I always like the word envelope, saying it with the aw sound.
Let's get back to animating something so I don't bore everyone completely.
Oh, adios, Commander Pony.
Goodbye.
I'll see you, Command. What was I doing? That's one thing I always get like tripped up about. I'll be doing something, I'll be animating in here, and something will catch my attention off to the side. And like, oh, let me check that real quick. And I come back over here, like, wait, what did I do? It's like every time without fail.
Where did I?
No, the stream is a lie.
Nobody stream is only stream.
In Soviet Russia, live streams you.
But that's every day, everywhere. And it cheats.
It does. But then so do I.
Very true. You know, saying that kind of reminded me of Big O again. Now that I've been getting back into the shows.
Mm-hmm.
I won't spoil too much because I know that you were actually kind of watching a little bit, Alex. But
Yeah.
The end is kind of a... Wow, okay.
I'm still on huge Doctor Who spree, and I unfortunately just finished up all 6 seasons that are on Netflix. I only have like one more movie to do, and then I'm all cut up on the modern season.
Oh, you've seen the one that's currently like on?
Yeah, the only one that I haven't seen is the newest one, which is season 7 with Matt Smith.
Oh, that's the one I was referring to. I haven't seen any of the seasons like currently on the BBC.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either, but no, I'm all cut up with everything on Netflix, and I feel like kind of empty now because I've been marathoning it for a few weeks, and now I have nothing to do with my time. Torchwood, I guess.
I'll have to get into watching Doctor Who at some point.
You
I've
will.
seen bits and pieces, especially like the Leonardo da Vinci. Well, not the Vincent Van Gogh gift that I've seen crop up everywhere.
Oh yes,
Oh god.
That was a good
Every
episode.
single episode was great.
Yeah, it really was. No, I was the Matt Smith Doctor for Halloween last year, and then another thing popped up where I had to be him this year. So I guess that's just a running thing.
I'm still a huge fan of the Ninth Doctor, Christopher Eccleston.
Christopher Eccleston, yeah, I liked him. He never had enough time,
I know. Well,
which I mean, he opted out, but still.
yeah. He definitely left, but I always thought he was a really great Doctor. I mean, he was one of the least popular, but he really conveyed the role well. And
I think it is only at least popular by virtue of being followed by like 5 seasons of David Tennant,
Right.
who's
Yeah,
not
that's
just a good doctor; he's a ridiculously good actor. So, I mean,
yeah, and it's yeah.
Of course, though, there's that moment every I think Doctor Who fan has where you remember that David Tennant played Barty Crouch Jr. and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, David? Stop.
Oh,
David, what are you doing? David, stop.
Yeah. Also, though, if you've ever watched any of David Tennant's interviews, you realize exactly how strong a Scottish accent is in real life.
Oh,
Like,
it's
oh,
pretty
David.
fantastic because then you realize like he's having to do so much acting just by
Mhm.
putting on an English accent.
Yep. This looks pretty.
It kind of is. But I still kind of like my earlier ones better.
Oh, boot in a boot. No, really don't do that. Ooh,
Ooh.
spirals going
This is
on.
the stuff that I actually put in the teaser, guys. The only difference is this is just the matte black, whereas with the teaser I actually put an inversion and then kind of blurred it a little bit, so you don't have like the harsh lines everywhere. Doing stuff like this because it's just so much faster to animate.
Because it doesn't have to be specific.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then this thing that I did not too long ago.
Out of nowhere, swords. Nice.
Yeah, I got bored. I was like, let's do a quick animation thing and see how it looks.
Yeah. That's you, Alex.
Swords. Big swords everywhere.
Oh yeah. What's this? David probably spends his non-doctor time just saying words like Ken and guy and gang and Carter how.
Oh,
How do you say that?
Or don't say it.
Or I bid you mighten say, who wear gold upon ye head?
I don't even.
I'm just reading what Tempest is typing.
Yeah,
It's Tom Lynn, :2, Old Scottish Poetry.
oh, old Scottish poetry. That definitely makes a little more
I've never studied it.
I don't know. Kind of like you bastards putting French in my chats and Nasbox. Like, what the hell is this?
I regret nothing.
It's like, oh man, I gotta go to Google Translate, copy and paste the damn thing in there, and translate it. It's like, so many steps.
Omelette du fromage.
Oh man, Dexter's Lab. Those are some memories.
You know, that's
Right.
almost 20 years old now.
I know. Doesn't that make you
Don't
feel
remind
old?
me. I never did like the season 4 style though. It felt so off to me.
Yeah.
'Cause they-
No,
no, go ahead.
they definitely succumb to kind of what I call the Looney Tunes-itis, which is where the older series were so good and so raw and so edgy, and then as they went on, they sort of started to tap out their ideas, but their animation got a little bit slicker, so they just kind of became more flash over substance.
Yeah, I'll give you that. And looking at the new Looney Tunes, I hear a lot of people saying, it's okay, it's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
And I figured, I'll take a look at it. And I kind of agree.
Yeah.
And there was even like one comment saying where they do a whole bunch of all this random stuff, like, okay, this is kind of nice, and then they have a moral going. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Morals? In my Looney Tunes? I think not.
Nope.
How dare they? And what's more, it's like the older cartoons, like Looney Tunes, the older Disney animations, far superior to the stuff nowadays.
Uh-huh. It's actually not funny. The most significant Disney movie to come out recently is Princess and the Frog, and the guy behind it was John Lasseter of Pixar.
Yeah, that's about right.
So, the most successful Disney film in recent memory is actually Pixar.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. And have you guys seen Wreck-It Ralph or Rise of the Guardians yet?
No, but I hear both are really good.
I like Wreck-It Ralph more than I do Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah.
Music was in Samurai Champion. You get out now. How dare you? Confusing things. It's so wrong. No, it's from Samurai Champloo, Tempest.
It's like,
If you
nobody,
haven't
you're
watched
so,
it, leave the stream now and go watch it.
you're so harsh with your live streamers or your watchers anyway.
Yeah, they're fine. And it's funny too, because I always type like really nice and kind, like, oh, I'm sorry. But the moment I open my mouth, like, I'm just kind of an asshole. So I don't talk
Champion.
anymore.
Typos.
It was an honest mistake.
That's why I don't have friends in life.
Once again, back to the modeling note here.
That also reminds me, like, of one of the other comments that I found in the comment box on the video. There needs to be an Ask blog for Cam. Is like, no, that is bad. And it's not that I haven't considered it. I have on several occasions. It's more of a, I don't want to have that kind of responsibility to upkeep such a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool aspect. Like, okay, the character's kind of interesting. He's, been wiped clean. But how do you really portray that on a long-running kind of deal?
Yeah, if anyone should be in charge of it, it should be Chromosome. So.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but he's gone now, so that's
right. And that's
although,
exactly.
Interesting enough, I did see him pop up. He had popped up not too long ago.
His YouTube is still active, like,
Yeah,
cause
he
it's the
still
one he
uses
used Pretty Pony anyway. So
yeah. But I did see him like crop up on the stream not too long ago. I was like, okay, he's kind of keeping tabs on things. Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
He has every right to. It's his baby after all.
Yeah.
I'm just a schmuck that's putting the visual aspect to it. I'm working with two other musicians that create the real backbone to this thing.
Shucks.
It doesn't match the emotional sensation that the original writer had intended, then it's not going to work. So, in all honesty, I've been kind of gambling this whole time on what I'm doing.
Well, hey, that's what I originally did.
Yeah, but yours worked.
I think yours worked pretty damn well, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. You get the two working parts together, and all of a sudden you got a machine. Onward we go.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned to you guys before, I did the recording, the first 3-minute short version, and then as a result of listening to the song and reading the story at the exact same time, I was like, okay, well, let's do a quick recording with my crap mic and see what happens. And I just happened to drop the song beneath the dialogue, and it worked. Kind of like what it did with yours, Alex.
Huh. How serendipitous. Oh, White Fox is finished, isn't it? Kind of left off on that kind of.
Which
yeah,
the first act's done.
Yeah. No. The actual story is finished.
Yeah, it's complete.
Yeah, I did all my recordings like months ago.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of waiting for Rena to get a chance. And really, I'm just getting her lines when it comes time to, because I know she's really busy.
Yeah.
That's why I had asked her like not too long ago, hey, do you want to partake in this live stream if we can get everybody together? She's like, I'd love to, but I'm busy with all the other projects. And she is.
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
I think it's cool what she approached you with this, right? She like wanted to be part of it. I mean, that's really cool. Because I saw one of the comments was,
I should have asked her to like record why she decided to partake in this particular project.
Oh yeah, that was
Because recently she put up a blog post saying that she was kind of done with doing fanfic.
right. I saw someone reference that in the comment. Yeah, I saw a lot of comments in the comment box, and
It's like, why would you do that to anyone if you're looking?
you know,
But yeah, so it's kind of nice to know that she's still okay with working with us.
yeah,
But at the same time, it's like I want to tread really lightly now. It's like, okay, this
Right.
stuff happened, and I don't want to rub anyone the wrong way at this point. Come pretty far. It's just a matter of getting the last act for her.
mhm.
And just send her the updates every now and again. Forgot how catchy this song is.
Apparently the music's a little bit loud.
That's why I should be doing music at the same time.
Ah, cat groove, nice.
Alright, let's switch to something else here. But yeah, good old cat groove.
I don't know, tell
I forgot what it was that I found that song off of. I was like, oh, gotta grab it. So I did. Let's see, what else can I grab? There's so much stuff in this file now.
Hang tight a second. Fellas, I will be back in just a moment.
Alright.
He's never coming back.
I'll never see him again.
Oh no. I've never seen him in the first place. Actually, no, I know what he looks like. I don't know what you look like.
Yeah, I kinda hide myself.
Yeah, so do I. So.
Admittedly, though, Ali Oopster and Megafork do know what I look like.
Yeah. Wait a minute, didn't you at one point have one video on your YouTube?
The what?
I seem to remember somewhere there being a picture of you, but I could be completely wrong about that.
No. Unless you're thinking like the painted thing.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
That is the closest anyone's gotten to knowing what I actually look like. I've posted
Okay.
pictures of myself other places, but they're just so old and forgotten now that no one remembers. It's like perfect.
Okay. Okay, so I know sort of what you look like, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. And I've described myself to you, which is all you need to know. So.
Yeah, I know you said that the sketch that I sent you a while back is kind of off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like you had anything to work with.
No, I didn't. I kind of guessed.
Yeah. No, you made me much more muscular than I actually am.
But ain't that the way, though?
Yeah.
I think
You
part
know.
of it was, too, that I had just gotten done with my Organic 1 class.
Oh, yeah.
And they kind of made it so I could not think of like the human anatomy like completely accurate.
Oh, yeah.
So that's sort of what happened. Okay, no, that's wrong.
Tempest, I love your running commentary on this.
Don't get mad if I say it needs more salt. Let me say that right now. Yeah, I think it works.
Let's be really quiet and Alex won't know we're here anymore.
Sounds like a plan, guys.
Fuck.
My turn to be right back.
Well, I will stay here. Let's see. Entertain them. Okay, what do you need to know about me? Let's see. I have hipster glasses, so that's about all you need to know about my appearance. Just like anyone you've ever seen wearing hipster glasses, that's what I look like. You don't need to know anymore. Let's see. I'm not wearing underwear right now. because you need to know that.
It's necessary information.
It is. All I have lighting my apartment right now is a lava lamp, which I'm completely okay with. Alex and I are now once again making up literally 50% of this live stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything else interesting to know about me.
Aside from how beautiful he is.
Oh, yeah. You be quiet, lovely.
No, shush. Let's go back to typing illiterate gibberish at each other.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so if we were to actually continue this, live stream viewers, all two of you, you would basically be witnessing like the sound of a sloppy makeout session.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's basically what happens.
It's inevitable, really, when you get the two of us in a virtual room together.
Can that be just the cover of our album?
What, just like...
Just sloppy makeouts, yes.
Yes. I approve of this.
It's the only way.
Oh, we're traumatizing them. Look. Oh, joy, Shiro says.
That's what I always wanted. An album cover of Eccentrifuge and Soldat making out. That's
yes,
all I
good.
want for Christmas.
I'll talk to some of my friends, see what they can't whip up.
I would love them forever.
Oh boy. Incoming Christmas present.
Yeah, almost as much as I love you.
Aw. Shucks.
Hashtag swag. That's how you do it, folks.
Right. I'm seeing a lot of my friends on Facebook lately do nothing but hashtags. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this the new cool, ironic thing to do?
I don't know.
Or do people genuinely not understand it?
I don't know. It's like, I don't think that means what you think it means. That little pound sign.
Hashtag Instagram. Oh. I'm like negotiating cables over here.
I'm actually using my laptop mic right now because I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I'm mostly trying to make sure I don't get tangled up in my headphones right now.
Oh, okay. That's also understandable.
Tied up is never that fun.
Yeah. Unless you're with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, and everyone in live stream's like, nothing to do here.
Oh, what? I just, wow.
You guys were talking about me behind my back.
No, but it's probably good you missed what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Now I want to know.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yes, you do, but no, you don't.
Chat, help me out here. What did they do? What did they break?
Take it away, band.
Oh, someone's playing guitar.
Sorry, that's me.
Were you in E just there?
I'm not entirely sure, actually.
Let's see. No.
Cable 5, so probably E, yes.
D.
Yay.
That rainfall guy might show up later on tonight.
I love Dawn.
I keep forgetting his name is Don.
I've never talked to him like in person, or actually heard his voice rather, like talking to him. So.
Should we try and get him in the call? Wait, but we don't have a Skype. Damn it.
I do.
You do?
But I don't know if he's actually online or not.
I don't think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like me, where he may or may not actually be online because I'm always invisible and he's always this weird icon I don't recognize. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know so few people that I can leave my icon however I want. At the same time, I try and bother a few people every now and again because I've got nothing better to do.
I try and refrain from invisible because in case someone does want to talk to me, I don't want them to think that I'm not on.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I just, if I really don't want to talk to anyone, but I want to keep myself open, I'll pop on like do not disturb. So I can stay busy.
God, I really wish I knew how to play guitar. Well, I have an old guitar sitting at home too. And at one time I did play, and then I never got back to it.
Which is the way it generally happens. Yeah.
I'm suddenly reminded of Counter-Strike. CS Italy, I believe.
That's it. Yeah. I've played Space a long time.
So yeah, you basically need to stop being so awesome. Because that's just sexy music's right there.
Yeah, that's all. I don't know all that much classical, but I do, because I've been playing all modern music this semester, but yeah, I do remember some of my stuff from last semester. So out of tune.
Maybe out of tune, but I'm still digging it.
Actually, no.
you and Alex to play at the same time.
I wish we could jam, but then Skype's like, lol, nope.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
It's kind of a hit or miss with this thing. But I've seen it happen. I've seen people pull it off. I'm not sure how, but they did. And then furious typing.
I'll be very lucky if I can remember the actual next part of this.
Well, that's why you kind of gamble and take a crack at it no matter what.
E harmonics.
That set of tones just now reminded me of Pet ER.
Harmonics make me happy.
Those right there. It's like
Yep.
Pet ER.
Yep.
God, how long has it been since I've seen that show? Wow. Celebrities.
This has been the Memories Hour with Nohbdy, Eccentrifuge, and Soldat.
Please join us next week.
As we find out how to skin a cat. Let's see what's still in here. Professor left. The survivors. Step away from all the guys.
That's the most random ending chord in all of Brazilian music.
I love that. Stuff that makes little to no sense.
don't really work day. I'm kind of done. Especially after like the last 2 days of like nearly 24 hours of work. Crash out for 6 and get back and do the same thing.
Oh dear. Just accidentally clicked on the MLR official music discussion chat. Here we go.
Dear. You are not in a good place with the internet. Alex.
Yeah.
That's right.
You are in one of the dark places of the internet right now.
Yeah, I clicked on the MLR official music chat and that pretty much killed everything.
Damn it, Alex, stop killing things. You're not supposed to be killing things. You're supposed to use a gun for that. Or a blunt stick.
Here we are. Back and back.
Mm-hmm. I've got my noms now.
Ooh.
But I seem to be lacking my brandy. I'll get some later.
I've got my stout. I'm all set.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and meet up with some of my other classmates that I had, rather my past roommates that I had last semester. Hopefully sometime this week. And hopefully I can convince them to come down near where I am instead of me having to walk the several blocks to get to their place. Because I don't like walking that much. Because screw exercise.
As much as I hate to say it, I am becoming that person. I'm like, I don't want to walk.
Then I must convert you soon. Join the dark side. We have cookies.
I went for a run today, motherfuckers. Yesterday I went for a run and 2 walks.
It was horrible.
That was wonderful, because I immediately followed it with a wine bender, and it was lovely.
That's how you reward yourself.
It is, it really is.
I got my healthiness out of the way. Now to destroy the liver.
Hey, grapes are healthy.
That organ.
Right. I need to pick up exercise again, though. Just because I'm 125 pounds doesn't mean I should stay out of shape.
Oh, come on now. Actually, I think I've lost weight again as a result of being here. My wonderful, magnificent diet of top ramen does wonders.
Oh, I just had some pretty fantastic ramen earlier today. The Shin Ramyun, which is technically classified under blow your head off, holy shit, that's spicy.
Ooh.
And it's
Sounds
pretty fantastic.
tantalizing.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a rare treat, but it's good.
I must try that at some point. My roommate had actually bought something or other. I'm not sure what it was called. But the poor guy who's not used to spices took one bite and he couldn't do it. So he watered it down with milk and he still couldn't do it. So, oh, come on. That would be true. You kind of like, oh god, I can't eat this. You got sick. But yeah, I basically try it, and I had burned the roof of my mouth the day before, so I thought, this won't be a big thing. And I get it, and I'm used to spices, but that raw spot wasn't. So I couldn't enjoy it. Not because it was spicy, but it kept burning that raw spot.
Oh, man.
So I won't be able to really enjoy spicy food for the next few days. It sucks.
Around Halloween time, I went to a party at a friend's house, and she made this, what she called it, the sweet and sour sauce, but it was the most spicy thing I've ever had in my life.
That sounds amazing.
I was about to dip a finger in it. She goes, no, don't do that. Tip of the pinky. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I just dabbed the tip of my pinky in, licked it off, and I was like, okay, that's fine. It's got a little bite to it. And then, there's that 3, 4, 5, boom. Then it kicks in the back of the throat.
That slow burn.
I was like, ah, what have you done to me?
Sweet mother of mercy. It's so good.
Basically. Oh.
I like stuff like that.
Mm.
It's like, I can handle this, and then, oh God, why?
I kind of enjoy that moment when you black out and you wake up and your eyes have been watering the whole time.
It's like, where was I now, and why am I in pain? I like the taste of ground beef, bacon, and chicken all at once.
That's like munchy food right there.
It is, actually. Put that with some spaghetti noodles, and there you go.
Oh my god. Food apocalypse.
Nah, if you want a food apocalypse, that's epic mealtime. And I really do want to make something like that at one point in
strips
time.
and bacon strips and bacon strips.
I want to make the turbacon epic. That seems like the most delicious slab of meat ever.
Wait, turbacon? Is that turkey wrapped in bacon?
Oh, it's better than that. I believe it was a pheasant stuffed inside a duck, stuffed inside a chicken, stuffed inside a turkey, stuffed inside a pig.
What?
And I believe they either barbecued it or smoked it for several hours. And of course, they soaked it in Jack Daniels.
Oh. I hate myself for salivating. Oh, that sounds so good.
Right?
I feel so very, very southern right now.
It just seemed like the most amazing thing they could have ever created. And of course, there was like a whole bunch of bacon. I think they used bacon to actually stitch up the turkey because there was so much meat inside of it.
God. You have an eating problem when you require bacon to stitch up the food you're about to eat.
I call that Sunday. I wish I had a stomach to be able to even have a remote piece of that. Alas, I do not. One day, maybe. But that day is not now.
I actually kind of hit record-breaking numbers with this year's Thanksgiving. I was sort of putting away a lot of food, and I normally don't. I normally, I've always been sort of peckish when it comes to food. I'm sort of picky, not peckish. But this year I was definitely peckish. I was like, how about I dish up everything and eat it, and then come back for seconds and then thirds? Yeah, that sounds good.
That does sound kind of tasty.
Yeah.
But no, I think the best turkey I've ever had was this past November, when we had infrared turkey.
You were telling me about that. That sounds... I don't even... I was telling my boss at work about that, and she was like, infrared? What?
Yeah.
I was like, apparently it's a thing.
It is indeed a thing. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find a picture of that device.
It requires a device.
It sounds somewhat horrifying.
I'm sure it is at first. And I was kind of surprised when I saw it too. But yeah, it was different. There it is, infrared. Yeah, that's it.
I can't be yawning already. It's only 7 o'clock.
Nice. That is exactly what it looks like.
Huh. How about that?
Let me see if I can see it here. There we go.
Oh, so you just put the turkey on there and let it rip?
And it cooks it so good.
That's bizarre. Don't you worry you'll turn into some sort of comic book mutant if you eat too many products that come out of that thing?
Hey, if it tastes as good as it did that one day, I don't care.
Infrared turkey smash!
It was just so incredibly tasty. I could not resist.
A little radiation every now and again doesn't hurt. I mean, Fallout's proven that time and time again.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I should read some more of the comments from this video of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Because we haven't done that for the last hour and a half.
You sort of strayed very far away from
Okay, let's see. Wow, that is deep and scary. Just imagine how long you have to be there to forget your past, who you are, and almost your own name. It's kind of a scary thought. Love the work that is going into this, though. Let's see. And of course, there's the whole obligatory like button. One non-brony was very engaged and disliked the video and ran away in confusion after hearing the words, "I'm a bad pony."
Also obligatory. This deserves more views, guy.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites.
Where? Oh, wait. Who was that?
I'm sure it's somewhere.
I don't feel like digging through everything right away. And then there's this one. Oh my gosh, 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 etc. Sorry, kinda got excited over there. But anyways, let me tell you that I love you for taking one of the best fanfictions out there and turning it into a true masterpiece of animation. Bullshit.
You've got a 17th century lawyer affectation going on there. I say.
It is simply unbelievable how much talent you have, and I will be impatiently waiting for more.
Shatnerian delivery?
But it's kind of sad you had to post this right after Chromosome. The author cut all ties with the Brony community. Yeah, thank you for that. Because, you know...
I'm reading some of the newer ones, and they're really confusing. Or this one is anyway.
Which one? Which one?
Well, actually, I think this guy's just confused. It's by Favorite Mustache.
Favorite Mustache. Oh,
Who says,
I think I remember that fellow.
Well, it was an amazing story. You were a good writer, and you just mad me draw crazy persons. But Rhylight Sparkle looks like a man, but else it was amazing.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You just mad me draw crazy persons. You make me touch your hand for stupid reasons.
Because reasons since.
Oh, this inspired me to draw. That's always fantastic.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. And at the same time, like,
Let's see.
what part of this horrible little creation that I'd made you want to draw something that I'm sure will be like 20 times better?
You're so self-deprecating.
Yeah, you are. Shut the fuck up.
Revel in it, as I say. Revel in it.
This
Enjoy.
one from you two means absolutely nothing.
Fair point, but...
Okay.
Also, I like this comment. The story made me feel things. I'm not even sure what they were, but I felt them. Holy shit.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Gonna go ahead and give that one an F vote. I forgot that was there.
This one
Okay,
kind
you know
of me, though. Well, it was an amazing story. You are a good writer. And I stopped right there. Like, first of all, I didn't write this. It's in the description.
Second of all, what the fuck are you saying?
Let's see, what else? OMG, this is enthralling. I had to stop watching it just to say how brilliant it is.
It. This it.
It is.
Rough. I would have preferred if they just watched the whole thing and then come back and say that, but okay. And of course the whole wow, Twilight's voice is quite accurate.
Because Rena, that's
why. It couldn't possibly be like one of the most well-known voice actors to exist in this community. Potentially voicing a character that may or may not be relevant to the actual show. But hey, what do I know?
Interesting comment. Why are there lights?
Yeah, I was wondering about that one too. It's like, wait, what? What do you mean? Why are
You'd
there
have to
lights?
ask Chromosome, really. He's the only one who knows why there were lights and why they were too bright to begin with.
Yeah, I kind of scratched my head like, wait a minute. First of all, the story in itself describes that he's in a box. And that there are quite literally lights in said box.
Yeah.
So you can't question what was already stated. And I'm pretty sure that most people understand that this is some kind of room. And,
With lights.
Yeah, with lights. If
Why
there
are
are
there
lights and this
lights?
is a closed-off room with no windows or openings above, how the heck are we going to see anything? That's kind of boring. I mean, I'm no like wacky deli from Rocco's Modern Life where I can put a jar of mayonnaise on screen for, they said, like 6 to 10 minutes and be absolutely amazing. Although I did manage to make people enthralled with a almost entirely white box with very minimal movement.
Mhm.
Again, not sure how that worked.
This was one of the most bizarre comments I think I've ever received, and I'm still baffled as to, like, did they think this was a different video, or did they get lost somewhere on the internet? But I'm gonna go ahead and post this in the Skype here.
Let's see. Explodes for fun. Ha! Now you have to scrape my guts off the wall.
And this was posted on She Was My Sister, which is my most calm, ambient piece. And it's... I don't understand what brought this on.
Ironically enough, I kind of want to animate that now. That seems like something really fun.
Right. No.
It's
Oh,
like, I can
boy.
imagine it now where it's quite literally explodes for fun. Ha! Now you have to scrape my boom.
Oh boy.
It's like, ew, it's all goopy and drippy and whatnot. That's gotta be so hard to get out of everything. The Lurk. Hello, The Lurk.
Oh, we have a new follower.
Yeah, you just kind of popped up.
Yay.
Oh, hello. Lurking somewhere, I guess.
Associated with the good, and it's painful to canvas. Representation of the oppressive, attempt to purify or make good a canvas. Oh. Oh, that's fascinating.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
I like that interpretation.
Oh man, now I have to save that. I have to put that in a document and keep that for future reference in order to use that visually. Darn you for making me think.
Well, I think part of it, sort of along those lines, but slightly more literal, is just kind of the sense that when the lights are so bright, they are blinding in the sense that you can't really see anything, even if there was something to see. It's yeah. So I think in the same vein.
It's understandable too.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, you kind of wonder, he's been in there this whole time,
Mhm.
hasn't left for as long as he has. How are they still that bright?
Yeah.
At least to him, anyways.
Who knows?
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that for a record. That is definitely gonna be one of those things. So let's see. Okay, he's gone. But yeah, Chromosome popped in again.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I saw him as one of the users.
Oh. And now he's gone.
Yep, he slipped
Oh.
away. Pretty
God
much
damn it, Chrome. Damn it, Chrome!
At
He's
least say
gone, but
hi.
he's not gone.
Yeah. Chrome, why?
Chrome, why Chrome?
But I guess the name kind of fits him now. Because, you know, he could technically be there, but we'd never notice because he reflects everything.
Yeah.
Being Chrome and all. There's also that whole aspect that him being a genetic trait or a chromosome, he could mimic anything. Because it's not quite defined as to what chromosome he is.
This is true.
Better way to utilize the boredom than we practice.
Uh-oh. We got a thought debate going now. Better way to utilize boredom than we practice. Well, yeah, that's kind of true. At the same time, it is kind of debatable because, you know, we've been talking and I haven't gotten anything done. Let's be honest. I've got this little twirly, swirly drop thing kind of showing up here, and that's about it. Number 12. 12's a good number. I like 13 better, though. Especially since it's prime.
What was that movie? 23. Jim Carrey, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That one was all kinds of trippy, but it was cool at the same time. It's like, I'm the murderer. Like, wait, what? Then he recalls everything like, oh, now it makes sense.
Everything is illuminated.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm reading the book right now because I read Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, which he also wrote. And that was excellent. I've never seen a movie of that.
Yeah, the movie is actually pretty charming. It's got, of course, Elijah Wood in it. But it also
Or no, I've seen that movie. I haven't seen Extremely Loud and
oh.
Incredibly Close.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a very long time, though.
Are you familiar with Gogol Bordello?
With what?
Gogol Bordello?
I don't think so.
They're a gypsy punk band, and I love them. They're absolutely insane, and that's one of the reasons I love them. They speak broken English. The lead singer his name is Alex something or other, and he makes a habit of, during live shows, he will pop open a bottle of red wine. He'll just open it with his teeth and pour a bottle of red wine all over himself. Then throw the bottle off stage and watch as it smashes, you know?
That kind of makes me a bit sad.
It's kind of... It's beautiful in the sense that they're so dedicated to partying while they perform.
You know, the only occasion I will ever spend of just pouring out a good bottle of wine is when I eventually make it to Paris. I will sit on Oscar Wilde's grave and I will pour a bottle of wine to it and weep.
Oh no. That's a beautiful and sad image, and I support it fully.
And then I will smash it over Jim Morrison's.
That last little, yeah, fuck you.
It's like, yeah, Jimmy.
He may be dead, but this movement that I'm doing right now means something. I'm not sure what that is, though.
It's like, I love you, Jimmy. On a side note, have either of you, or anyone really, ever seen the video from SNL of Jimmy Fallon impersonating Jim Morrison? But it's like what the Doors would sound like if they sang the Reading Rainbow.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Hold on. This is...
Pone or phone? Is that a typo? Pony? Pone?
I'm just gonna read it as pone.
No, I'm going to put this over here so everyone can see what I'm talking about.
Damn it. It never opens the links.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'll put it over here too.
too late. I already copy-pasted it.
Copy.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
In the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading
This makes me happy.
A reading rainbow.
Oh god.
I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere.
This is so
Friends, you know,
accurate.
ways to grow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. Yeah.
I adore this.
In the cupboard,
I lost it at 59 seconds.
there's a monster. There's
just
a
screams it.
monster at the end of this book. Good night, moon. Good night, star. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Well, there's a rocket in my pocket and a horn hear the who. A It's in a book, a reading rainbow.
I saw it already, it's too late. Also, I promise I'll stop after this. But another Jimmy Fallon that's probably necessary to be seen. Because Bruce Springsteen randomly shows up. Because he's Bruce Springsteen.
Because why not?
Yes.
Alright, let's see then. I mean... Stupid copy pasta thing never works.
Bruce!
Whip my hair back and forth. Whip my hair back.
You're gonna kill me one of these days. This is beautiful.
Whip my hair
Best version of something.
Oh,
Right there.
I never thought it could be made a legitimate song until now.
Whip it real good.
Well,
How about the
if you think that that's bad, the fact that Stephen Colbert actually made the song Friday from Rebecca Black's work
Yes.
is a statement to talent.
It really
There's
is.
a guy who does a beautiful, somewhat soul-like cover of "Sexy and I Know It." I'm gonna see if I can find it. This is just... There it is.
Whip my hair back
Come on,
and
good laugh.
forth.
Christopher Walken reading
Whip my
Face.
hair back and forth.
Is it Kevin Pollak doing the Christopher Walken impression?
No, it was actually Christopher Walken.
Really?
Seriously.
That's beautiful.
Let me see if I can
There's-
find it.
There's a guy, I don't remember his actual name. Josh Robert Thomas, I think. Does one of the best Morgan Freeman impressions I've ever heard. He does this video. Morgan Freeman narrates Titty Sprinkles.
Oh god, yes.
Yes, you know it.
When I'm down and I feel like
I want to hold them.
He also
like they do in
narrates a
Texas
passage of
plays.
50 Shades of Grey.
Fold them.
Which is
Let them hit me. Raise it, baby.
as
Stay
horrible
with me.
as
I
it is
love it.
fantastic.
Luck and intuition play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's in his heart. Oh! Oh, oh! Oh! Ah! Oh, E! Oh! Oh, oh! I'll get him hot. Show him what I've got. Oh! Oh, 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 ooh. Oh, Eve, oh! Oh, I'll get him hot, show him what I've got. Poker face, poker face.
There was one other one that someone did another Morgan Freeman impersonation while Morgan Freeman was there,
Hold on a
and
sec.
they basically had a conversation.
I've given up. I think
Another hater post of fucking ponies. I was so tempted to respond with the whole "I'm sorry you feel that way, but I do not fuck ponies." But apparently you do, so you can kindly just take that. Go to the deepest darkest reaches of the internet yet again.
We don't want to know what you do in your free time.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, fucking ponies.
There
I
we are.
don't want to know what you do. What you do between yourself and that poor pony that's up to you.
On a side note, ponies are very mean in real life.
Right? I'm very intimidated by horses and the equine species.
Well, no, horses are fine. Ponies are mean.
I'm still really intimidated by ponies and horses and just equines.
Horses alright. Except for my mom's horse, who is an asshole. The other one's really sweet, but he's also neurotic. He chews on the fence.
Yes,
Species
you know.
machines. That's a good way of describing it.
Damn it, every time. Oh,
Chrome, what did you do?
he didn't do anything.
Okay.
Not this time, anyways. What do you have now? Oh, right, what was my name? Yes.
Looking like Dan he fly. I pimp to the beat, walking on the street with my new Lafric, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print pants I patrol. It's Red Foo with the big ass fro. And like Bruce Leroy, I got the glow. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. When I walk in the spot, this is what I see. Everybody stops and they staring at me. I got passion in my pants, and I ain't afraid to show it. I'm sexy, and I know it. I'm sexy, and I know it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Shoot.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I'm sexy and I know it. Do the wiggle, man. I did the wiggle, man. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body.
Just have a body.
I work out.
No, she has no body.
Thank you.
Which would be a problem, generally.
Generally.
Hold on, I'm going to see if Don is actually online.
Yeah, see if you can summon him up. Unfortunately, I don't have the usual ritual to summon musicians.
You don't have the what?
The usual ritual to summon musicians.
Yeah, Alex, I don't know if you know And the Rainfall, but he's super cool.
The name seems vaguely familiar, but I've not really heard anything from him, I don't think.
Yeah,
I believe that sounds like a challenge. Let me find something of his for you.
I think the, At the Gala remix is a good place to start, probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There he is. Meow. The whole of his channel. Oh, he's only got
Très bien.
1,136 subscribers. That is nowhere near enough for him.
It's really not.
Oh, yes,
Then again, you only have
I know this.
329 subscribers, so that.
I'm aware of this fellow.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Yeah, I actually had him like do reviews for the visual aspect of everything too.
Doesn't he also do, isn't he friends with, like, Crimson Birth and other fellows?
Yeah, and Freeway.
I remember I got
and,
a group message. Yeah. I got a group message.
Oh, are you doing that
back.
that secret project as well?
Okay,
I
Eric, let's
want
see.
to, but I completely forgot to get back to them. Is that still going?
Jeez, psychedelic brony.
Message them back now. I think they wanted works in progress already, but I don't think the actual due date is until the 15th. So, like, if you want to try and get something together.
Okay.
like, yeah, talk to them, and I would say, like, if you wanted to tell something on there.
Okay.
I'm going to have you listen to what I've got worked up for that so far, because it's more ornate than pretty much anything I've ever done, and I need help. Or, well, I need criticism, at least. At the very least.
Watch that later. I'll listen to that one later.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to have that on the stream.
I don't really care if it's on the stream, as long as we don't get too vocal about what it actually is for. No.
No, I'll listen to it later then.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to start saying things.
I hate saying things.
Actually storyboard something. I mean, I should be doing homework, but screw that.
Yes, so should I. Oh well.
Let's see. Well, the only ones left are again Shiro, Tempest, and Lurk.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Other than that, well, once again. Nobody loves us.
I love you.
We all love you.
I know. Really, I do.
Almost got like a Texan salad finger thing going on there.
Yeah, it's a weird habit of mine. Sometimes I'll switch between accents without really meaning to.
We do that occasionally at work.
Yeah, it just kind of happens.
Yeah. We'll be like, hey, everyone, it's accent day. You're like, cool.
Yeah, I'll lose that game pretty quick. I don't have that many in my repertoire.
English is my most solid, but I can also Southern pretty well, I think. I assume, having never actually been exposed to that many varieties of Southern accents. I can do an okay Scottish for a short time, and Irish for even shorter.
So how's your Irish then?
Oh, it's alright, you know. It's got a little bit, it's got a little bit of a twang then.
Just to make your R's hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, there's one trick I use to get into it, and that's actually saying the word Irish. You say the word Irish, and you actually get it in the accent a lot more. Whereas, when you say something in a Scottish accent, it's a lot more harsh, and it's a little bit more of a brogue. You know, they actually kind of roll their R's off the tip of their tongue. You know, not quite so hard R's.
Can you even into French?
Can you even into French?
I can't. Soldat,
Well,
you can?
I don't know what that means. Je ne comprends pas.
My French accent ends up sounding more German.
I can't really do like a French accent in English.
Sure you can. Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. Everyone knows how to say croissant in French. Croissant.
You know, if you would have added the word bread to that last sentence, Lurk, that would have been hilarious.
Soldat, voulez-vous danser avec moi?
Que?
Cool.
Omelette du fromage. Yeah, see, I should not be allowed to try and say French words right now. Because I can't. I'm terrible at it.
Pourquoi je t'aime la toi?
Quoi?
And suddenly I'm left out of the conversation.
Lots of them.
Don does not seem to be answering me, so he'll probably be around later, though. Odds are.
If we're on long enough and if we haven't crashed out.
Yeah.
Shaboinga.
Shaboinga.
Well, I think I'm going to switch over to actually doing my homework. I'm going to keep the stream going, though. But, I mean, I haven't done anything for the project as it is. I've just been kind of, like, moving the cursor around and popping random storyboards. Which, I kind of like these, but at the same time, I kind of like the sketches I did not too long ago that I showed you guys. I think they work better for the dramatic style that I was doing.
Ah, the lemon. I remember that one.
The evil lemon. The damn lemon and the frickin' orange. But still not as bad as the chocolate bar and the loaf.
Yeah. No apples. Apples are evil.
I can deal
I
with
hate
apples.
pears. Don't let me eat pears.
What is it that Matt Smith says is evil? Is it apples?
I think so.
There are so many foods he goes through in that scene. So.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. How he lands on fish fingers and custard, I'll never know.
Yeah, I've never had fish fingers with custard.
And custard.
It's strange how fish fingers and custard actually ends up being somewhat important later on in the series.
Really?
There's like such an emotional attachment that it becomes important in that factor.
Yeah, I gotta really get into watching Doctor Who.
It's pretty fantastic.
Have time again. Which will probably be January since I will have been moved in by then.
Yeah.
I hope. Z-Rush, the beta of my existence.
Existence. By excision, right?
Yep. And you know, Lurk, I'm purposely doing that animation that way because I figured if she's going to use it for her own stuff later on down the line, then it's kind of like the perfect intro anyways. If I get it done. But for now, it's homework time for me. You guys get to see what horrible, wretched creations I've been forced to produce. Absolutely hideous. I should have reference for this. And this isn't even the right file. Crap.
Alex, have you also reached the point where
Someone
you've
is
almost
going to
accepted
get
the
badly
futility
hurt.
of combating Nohbdy's self-deprecation?
Yeah. Somewhat, yeah.
Because that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
What? What'd I do?
It's like, well, we all know the truth. He can be in the dark if he wants. Nothing, you're gorgeous. Keep doing what you're doing.
call, and in the darkness bind them. All this smooth guitar playing. I'm gonna get some brandy. I'll be back momentarily. I'm serious. It's just so damn smooth.
I know. I want to top up my stout.
It's all my Latin guitar music I have to play for school.
Just
We'll promise to try and not set anything on fire anyway. Or
I feel like I should have some backup castanets to help you out when you play those riffs.
that one's fun. The one with the, I guess, is in 10/8 time. Because it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. Yeah.
So wait, you count one, you count 2 4, then 2 counts of 4
It's
4.
1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4.
Oh, that's clever.
So it's just like 9/8, but with an extra beat on the last group. So.
Ah, that's so cool.
I think the beginning is in 13/8. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 13. Yeah, it's in 13/8. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2. Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
Not so much. When you're making changes. Hence and now I'm reminded of Trigun Maximum. Wait, have you seen Trigun?
Oh yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never actually. It's like Big O. I haven't really sunk my teeth into it, but I know of it. I've
I
seen
see.
bits and pieces.
Yeah, well, what Soldat was playing just a moment ago reminded me a lot of one of the characters' death scenes.
That,
That's pretty close, actually.
that's actually Hengilas.
Oh, I thought that sounded familiar. Oh,
It's in a
you're
different
beautiful.
key.
You're sexy.
No, you're beautiful, Rajiv.
No, you.
It's actually in B flat, but that doesn't sound too good.
I like that though.
Still raining around
Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen his live at Abbey Road Studios?
Arabatur.
Arabatur, yeah. Oh my god, it's so good.
Mini seizures right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I introduced my parents to that the other day, and I made them both cry. So it's so beautiful. I always get choked up at the scene where everything sort of crescendos, and then there's this look on Yonsi's face where, like, he's trying to stay composed, but he gets a little bit carried away by everything that swells up.
What's that called? I'm kind of curious now.
Hang on a second, I'll find it and I'll link it to you.
There are no secrets in the string. Oh, right on.
Now. Great to see this. Huh.
Ah,
That came up pretty nice.
Yeah, Shapov.
Und now, you must die.
Alex, do you know Golden Dian?
oh yes. Well,
Yeah.
wait. I know the phrase "Godan Dayan." Is that also another Siros thing?
Yeah, it's on the album whose full name I can never remember, but it's the one between Valtari and Tak, which is actually the album I don't have. But hold on. Golden Dian.
I think Tak is the most recent album I have.
Is it? Okay. Then,
I get to Iberion? Is that?
yeah, hold on. Here.
Oh, and then of course I'm sure you've heard Saint Naive, right?
Yes.
Sharing Tempest, this is exactly how I find a lot of my music. It's through these two.
Yeah.
It's quiet. Let's fix
So
that.
beautiful. I love that song.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this album. I just haven't listened to it for a while.
yeah, I don't actually have that one. Well, the last time I went to Knoxville, we listened to Valtari like late at night, with like all the lights turned off.
Mm.
Which it's
Kyogar
almost-
Piano is one of my favorites from that.
Yes. But you know, our other friend fell asleep, but because we turned off all the lights and played Valtari, so we can't really blame him. But
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
If you turn off lights and play Siros, you're gonna get some sleepy people.
we left
But
on one
Siros
lantern.
tends to grow pretty climactic, so
Yeah, Yeah, but yeah, we did leave like one lantern on the middle of the floor on, so that's disgusting.
Once again, I shall return in a few.
All right. Yes.
Sitting here trying to chain link.
Yes. Good luck with that.
Use this in the wall, but whatever. It truly is amazing how much I can hate this program.
I've dealt with finale enough that I understand, I think.
Like, honestly, I really wish I could just do this in Photoshop and be done with it. It would just make things so much easier for me. But no, it's got all be in this thing.
So 3D modeling, yeah.
Yep.
I'm also trying to bend finale to my will. Finale doesn't like me. Because finale doesn't like anyone.
Programs are being rich like that.
Yeah, well, finale is just, I think, designed by idiots. Because there's so many things that like pop up so much in scores and written music that should be very simple to do, but just inexplicably aren't.
I'm still trying to get a good foothold into Sibelius.
I've never tried Sibelius.
It's interesting. I'm using actually quite an old version that a friend of mine gave to me a while back. Sibelius 6, and I think we're up for what, version 7 or 8 at least now.
Let's see. Now I'm sort of doing work too. I'm trying to figure out how to set this poem decently.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. My goal was to finish the entire song for tomorrow because I skipped my lesson last week, so. But, oh well, it will work out somehow.
Almost had this working. No. Chris's program. Its wretched ways. Let's see what song comes next. Sword of the Stranger.
Can't say I have.
Nope.
I would definitely recommend looking into it. It's pretty well
Alright.
animated. It's got some pretty good music scores. And most of all, if you watch it in Japanese and have the subtitles on, it's kind of fun because the different characters actually speak both Japanese and Chinese. Or
Huh.
is it Mandarin? I don't know,
Mandarin
something.
Chinese. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because they actually, go so far as to put that aspect of two foreign nations kind of going at one another without
Cool.
it being America involved with the terrible English accent.
There's that.
You guys have heard of blackmail, right?
Blackmail.
I'm actually starting to like their stuff more and more. I happen to find their stuff sitting around.
I saw you.
Love every liquid genre out there, I think.
Sometimes you get some good ones, and other times it's just too repetitive.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, it's like most, standard dubstep, if you will, what I call the sort of agro-industrial dubstep, is very repetitive and very sort of, well, industrial in that sense. But liquid tends to follow a melody and have something that I can sort of sink my teeth into.
It's why I adore like Yonzi and Siros, but I don't like a lot of American post-rock,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree on that.
where it's like, I like Mogwai, but like, Explosions in the Sky, I mean, I feel like pretty literally if you've heard one of their songs, you have heard all of their songs.
Yeah, exactly. I only have their The Earth Is Not a Cold Dead Place album, and that's all I have from them. That's all I really need to have from them. See,
I
what
do
I love
like-
about what I love about Sigur Rós is the fact that he can just go off and do his own thing. Yonsi can do his own solo album, then he can team up with Alex and make the most beautiful ambient textures I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's such a good album, though.
Oh yeah, Rice Boy Sleeps is one of my favorites.
Adding those two songs to favorites. Because I don't intend to lose them. There's one of them that I couldn't remember. Oh, this is great. It's a pretty short piece, but I really like how they did this song. Mostly because it's tribal. since we're all just getting really quiet. I'm pretty sure the other two are getting kind of bored just sitting there listening to us.
Okay.
All right.
But I'll keep the call going. Because I'm sure we'll have something else to talk about. It's like, oh god, we should have recorded that. And throw away regrets hat. So, Shiro, Tempest, thanks for stopping in. You guys pretty much already know what the teaser is anyways, so it don't matter. Sucks for everyone else, though.
Yeah, it
Thanks
does.
for stopping in and listening to us ramble.
Indeed.
Nearly 3 hours.
Right.
I love both and all of you.
Yay.